Hey, Rob Billings here. Chances are you're watching this video because you're wondering how to safely take creatine or how to safely load creatine or how safe is creatine, what are safe dosages, that type of thing. And I'll tell you what, creatine lately in the media, it's been getting a bad rap. I just saw a news article, a video, actually it wasn't recently, it was probably about a year or two ago, and it was about some high school kids that ended up getting hospitalized. It was a football team, and they were ended up in the hospital. About I think 12 or 15 or 16 of them. I forget the whole thing, but anyway, they ended up in the hospital. And at first, they blamed it on creatine. And of course, the media jumped on it, that type of thing. But anyway, lo and behold, the doctors even came out and said, "Hey, this wasn't creatine at all. These kids did take creatine. As a matter of fact, they took way too much of it. These kids were going with the more is better approach, where they were taking 3 and 4 times the recommended dosage. So obviously, these kids also got themselves dehydrated. They were doing 3 a days for practices, that type of thing. And before they knew it, their coaches and trainers had them doing rep after rep for 30 reps for exercises instead of doing your standard 5 or 10 reps per set. They were doing like 30. So they ended up with something called compartment syndrome, where their muscles actually expanded quicker than their skin and their body could adapt to, and they ended up tearing their muscles, that type of thing, and they were all hospitalized. But again, the culprit was not creatine. It had nothing to do with it. They were dehydrated. They weren't drinking enough water. And the bottom line is that creatine had nothing to do with it. So, really, I get these questions all the time. How safe is it to load creatine? What is the dosage? What is the proper dosage? And it really comes down to common sense. And first of all, you don't know me from a hole in the wall. Why should you listen to me? But I was a Division II athlete, NCAA football player, and also had the opportunity through college and some other bench press events and some other things I competed in, where I was able to work out with some of the top trainers in the country, if not the world, a couple of top amateur bodybuilders. So I've learned a lot. I don't have a degree. I'm not a naturopath. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any medical degrees, but I'm a real life user of it. And also, I have diabetes as well. So if I can safely take it, really, I think 95 to 99% of the population out there can take it. It's just, you really need, it's common sense. You really need to follow the directions. If on the bottle it says take 1 or 2 pills twice, once or twice a day, do that. If it says 1 scoop, do that as well. The other tip I'm going to give you, and this is the most important, make sure to drink your water. Get, a gallon at least of water a day. I know it's tough to do sometimes, but you absolutely have to do it. The creatine, you need to drink more water than normal. It's not going to be just the standard daily recommendation of 8 glasses. You got to do at least a gallon, and if it's really hot where you are and you're working out once, twice a day, which some people do, you really might need even more. So again, get at least your gallon of water a day. Also, a lot of people ask me what type of creatine I use. I just recently discovered one that's pretty cool. It actually blends all 5 of the creatines out there. There's 5 that have really been studied and proven to work. There's different types, and you can research on your own what different types are. But the one that I use, there's 5 blends altogether. So even if you're a non-responder to certain types of creatine, you'll probably respond to this one. It also combines beta-alanine, which helps to reduce or buffer lactic acid after workouts and during workouts. So it allows you to get more reps. That's going to lead to greater strength gains down the road and also greater muscle mass. It also includes taurine, which is another supplement I use quite a bit. And then the last one is vanadyl sulfate, which has been available on the market for quite a while. They all have. It's just that a lot of people think about creatine first and the other couple second or third. So anyway, I got a free trial of it. It's pretty cool, and it cost me $5. So what the heck? You spend that on a beer at the bar or a cheeseburger at the fast food restaurant. You might as well spend $5 and try it and see if it works for you. It'll give you about 15 to 20 days worth. 2 to 3 weeks, you should notice if you're getting strength gains. I certainly did. I've used all the ingredients in it before. It's just I spent 2 to 3 times as much buying them individually. This one you can take everything together. They work synergistically. So anyway, jump to my website, www.builtbynutrition.net. Once again, that's www.builtbynutrition.net. And you can also click below in the description and get there. But either way, you can see what I do. I didn't, I dropped 40 pounds in the last couple months and was able to get back in the gym. And you can see through diet and exercise, it wasn't just creatine, but that I lost weight and built strength, but also a number of other things, vitamins, minerals, that type of thing, your common sense stuff, protein. So anyway, that's it. I hate long videos. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. Thanks a lot.